Hey guys, so I am here. I'm back. I am going to read you guys my Ancestry DNA results. I got them a couple of weeks ago, so I've already seen them. But I am going to share with you exactly what makes up Ivonnah Danielle Erskine. Um, yeah, I'm a pretty big mashup. Yeah, I'm in a corner today because I had to self tape for an audition, and when you self tape, you got to kind of have an isolated area, blank wall behind you. So my light was already set up over here, and so I just added a plant, and we're gonna film in the corner today. It's all about my ancestry. Yeah, that's it. So let's get right to it. I am 69% African. Hence the kufi. It's broken down into 25% Ben and Togo. I think I said that correctly. My grandmother kept correcting me when I was saying it improperly. Um, I am 15% Nigerian. Means I can learn to make some jollof rice now. I am 14% from Mali and 8% from Cameroon, Congo. When I looked at the map, they were all pretty much in the same vicinity. So, especially like Benin, Togo, and like Nigeria, they're right next to each other. So, I really feel like at one point it was all just one thing. So, like, I'm really probably just like Nigerian, but it's broken up into two different countries or three different countries. Yeah, that's just what I think. I'm not sure if that's correct. I'm not sure if that's true. Who knows? But that's what I look when I look at the map. That's what I see. Like it might have just been all one at one point. Um, let's see. And then I have some trace regions. Those are like the little itty bitty sprinkles you have in there. So Africa, Southeastern Bantu, 4%. Bantu knots are always on point. Um, Senegal, 2%. Africa, South Central hunter gatherers, less than 1%. And Ivory Coast, Ghana, less than 1%. I have three little brothers and their mom from Ghana, so we're extra connected now. And yeah, I just, like I said, I feel like it was all one at one point. But also, I'm from West Africa. Like, the majority of my DNA is from West Africa. And that means that my people survived slavery. They survived the transport, they survived the Middle Passage, they survived all the everything, the being stacked on top of each other, the feces dropping on one another, the eating of crap. They ugh, like it angers me, but it also um it's encouraging because I know that like I come from survivors. Like they survived, and it's a little bit overwhelming to even think about that. And just awesome to know that I have that blood running through me. That's in my DNA. That they're surviving, and their survival skills are in my DNA. Like for real, like that. Yeah. Before I have a tear drop, let's get on to Europe. So I am 30% European. 30. That's a lot. Like, that's 20% less than half. Like, that's a lot. So I'm 17% Irish. I knew that. I know that I didn't know the percentage. I knew I have Irish on both sides of my family. I knew my mom's side for sure. My one of my great grandmother, her name was Connie. She was Irish. Um, Europe West, that's 6%. And Europe West, those regions are like France, Switzerland, Austria, Czech Republic, the Netherlands, Germany, things like in that area. So I could have, a little Francais, oui, oui. Who knows? I love Paris. I want to go again. I love that city. So maybe that's why I have such an affinity for Paris because I am Parisian or Francian. Um, my trace regions of Europe are Iberian Peninsula, 3%. Mira, that means I'm Spanish or Portuguese. Portuguese they love. That's why I love Tina Marie. It's my favorite song. Europe East, sorry, 3%. So Europe East consists of a little bit like Finland, it's like a little light ring around there. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus, never even heard of that. Poland, um, Romania, Ukraine, Ivonnah, Romania. Who knows? HU, I don't know. Hampton University, Howard University. My dad went to Hampton. I don't know, but that's not what that means. It's like slithering onto Greece. So who knows? And a little bit onto like Switzerland and Italy, but I know from the other side it already had that. So again, that was probably all kind of like one big area and was at some point divided into many different areas with, you know, history stuff. I actually love history. It's my favorite subject. 1% Finland and Northwest Russia. What? Okay. And then for the finale, West Asia. It's like a little less than 1%. But the trace region is Caucasus. And that includes, seeing again my map, Armenia. I don't even know how to say this one. Azerbaijan, Georgia, Iran, Iraq, Syria, Turkey. Also found in Bulgaria, Jordan, Jesus, that's my line of Jesus that's running through me. Hey. Greece, Italy, Kuwait, Palestine, Romania, and Turkmenistan. So all the stans, which is West Asia. So yeah, that's me. That's what I'm made of. That is my DNA, my makeup. And my aunt just did the ancestry test, and it was funny because I told her that I was like, oh, your results are back, because she popped up in my DNA as close family to first cousin. So I gives you like an idea of how they measure. So it's my aunt, it's my dad's sister, and she came up as first cousin through close relative through first cousin. Like that was the range that they had given her as how close we were related. So if I didn't know her and didn't know she was my aunt, it would be amazing. I have a couple that were like second cousins that popped up. One from my mom's side, one from my dad's side, which is crazy because no Native American popped up in my blood, but my mom's grandmother was Native American, so we thought, but she, like I said on my other video, she was adopted, so maybe she was black and white and was passing because she was raised on a Native American reservation. Because a cousin from that side popped up in my DNA, and his grandfather has the same name as my grandfather. They're all John McCoy. Like there's 1,000 John McCoys on that side. So I'm trying to figure out. My grandfather was John McCoy. His grandfather was John McCoy. He has a cousin, John McCoy. There's another. This cousin I found, his grandfather was John McCoy. So yeah, but he had Native American pop up in his blood, so it was just really, really, really tricky. So yeah, my mom's gonna do it, so I can also figure out which cousins are coming from which side in the DNA. I haven't gotten any like surprises, like extra siblings or a cousin that's been looking for us, or we pretty much know everyone, so we think. But you never know who might pop up. So it's really interesting. My friend Shelly didn't pop up in my DNA. We were hoping that we were secretly praying that we were related and that there would be some connection to us. But two people that I know, their cousins have popped up in my DNA. Like their close cousins are like fourth cousins to me. So one of my girlfriends, she's going to do it. We go to church together. And then I have another girl that I know, you all know too, because she's famous. But her cousin was like, "Oh, you're my cousin so and so's friend on Facebook." I was like, "Yeah, I know her." So yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, a couple weeks ago, I was with my grandma, and she was able to like really um, help me build my tree. She had a lot of information. She's 85, but she remembers everything. So my dad's side is really full. My mom and I, we have a lot on that side too. But like I said, her grandmother was adopted, so stuff kind of cuts off. So that's really the side I'm hoping to find more people on, so that we can be connected. So yeah, it was really cool. And that's it. That's my DNA. That's what I'm made of, and hopefully you guys can find out what you're made of too. So have a blessed one, and thank you for watching.